Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And before we get into today's video, guys, as usual, let me do my shameless plugins. If you're not, follow me on mixer.com/Tanek127 where I stream regularly. If you love my videos, you're going to love my streams. And not to mention, I'm doing a giveaway at 500 followers, homeboy. That's mixer.com/Tanek127. Get your ass on over there. And also, if you want to interact with me more, follow me on social media at Tanek127. That's Instagram and Twitter, both at Tanek127. A lot of gaming news and stuff like that I learn, and info, scoops, and all that goodies I get on MMOs. It's usually found on social media or other websites and talked about there way before I put it on YouTube. So what are you waiting for? Follow me there, interact with me, hit me up, and let's play some damn video games. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and talk about today's video and what I want to discuss. And for you hardcore fanboys out there of either game, get your thumbs ready to prime that dislike button. Just go ahead, just give it a nice little smack for me, because I know you want to hit it. If you are fanboying Phantasy Star, or if you're fanboying Bless, and if I say one little thing you don't like, you're looking at that dislike button like it's just a fresh pair of cheeks right in front of you. You're ready to just go, smack that. And I know that's what you're thinking. I know that's what you're thinking. But relax. Let's go ahead and discuss it. So what I want to talk about today, guys, is which MMORPG should you be playing? Number 1, we have Bless Unleashed, and number 2, we have Phantasy Star Online 2. Now let's get both the caveats and the obvious ones with these games out of the way already. The first and foremost thing is, unfortunately, as of right now, they're both only available on Xbox One. But I am 90% sure that you'll see these on PS4 and other platforms, probably in the future, or maybe even near future. Remember when everybody thought, Black Desert Online was just going to be an Xbox One exclusive forever? Nowadays, here we are 1 year later, PS4 and Xbox One players are literally beating the piss out of each other on the same game. So, trust me, guys, you'll see if you're on your PlayStation, don't get upset. You will see these games soon enough, I promise you. But anyway, which one should you be playing? Which one is best for you? Which one is better? Here's the honest answer. Really, neither of them. Because both offer two very different and unique experiences for the MMO player. And it depends on what you're looking for in an MMO that's going to define which one of these games you should be playing on console right now. Now, granted, let's talk about future platforms that both of these games should be coming on. The only hint that the Bless Unleashed team has been giving us is the next platform they're preparing for Bless Unleashed starts with a P. Unfortunately, both PS4 and PC both start with a P, so we don't know which one that is. But since it's a console-designed game, I'm 90%. I'm not gonna say 90. I'm gonna say 50% sure the next planned platform is PlayStation 4. But as I've said a billion times, I do hope that Bless, makes kudos with their PC players and brings the Unleashed experience to PC, because honestly, that's the game that the PC players deserved in the first place. Not to shit on their old game or anything, guys. Remember, I'm a Blessed partner, and that's just something I personally think that they should rightfully do. And plus, having their game on multiple platforms only benefits the developer and the players in the end. So why not? But Phantasy Star Online 2 is pretty much, if you look at its history from its Japanese release, Phantasy Star Online 2 is going to be available on pretty much everything. If it follows the same trend as Japan, it'll be on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch. Now, granted, the Nintendo Switch version in Japan is a cloud-based version. I really hope that the North America team for Phantasy Star Online 2, they come around to see things differently, and they give an actual meaty MMO and not some cloud-based edition, because Japan's a little bit farther ahead of us in technology, so they can probably, they probably have the decent internet there and everything to deal with a cloud-based version on the Switch of all platforms that has the wonkiest online service right now. But in America, the Switch isn't ready for, you know, a cloud-based version of PSO2 yet. So if those developers listen, I would highly recommend an actual port and not a cloud edition on Switch. But yeah, so those are the platforms that both of these games will probably be on in the near future. But like I said, they both offer very different experiences. Bless Unleashed is more of a bigger open world style MMORPG. It offers 2-man and 5-man content. These are in the forms of dungeons, trials, you know, boss fights, stuff like that. There's also open world. There's world bosses and things you can take on, while Phantasy Star Online 2 is more of a instance-based MMO. However, Phantasy Star Online 2 does offer open world missions that, you know, support up to 12 players, so it does, you know, give you that open world style of gameplay. However, it is limited at 12 players. It is a smaller space, but it does, you know, give you that run around style, open world style of gameplay where there are different group events out there to tackle. There's world bosses and things like that. Like I said, the player count and the instancing on Phantasy Star Online 2 is more limited. Now, the awesome thing about both of these games is both games offer nice, cool, fluid action combat. It just depends on, you know, which game's action combat is, you know, more your style. Now, Bless's action combat is a bit more, you know, slower paced, methodical, tactical, you know, requires a bit more thinking. Phantasy Star Online 2's action combat is more so, you know, grab your own build, make it what you want, put the moves on there you want, and a little bit more on the button mashy side, but, you know, it still has a strategy rotation to it and stuff like that. You know, you still have to put together a decent kind of build. Now, visually, both of these games do look pretty good, I would say, by today's standard, but graphically, I'm going to have to say, obviously, Bless Unleashed takes the cake. Phantasy Star Online 2 has a little bit more of a dated visual style, but Phantasy Star Online 2 is also a 6 or 7 year old game. It was developed in I believe it came out in 2012, 2013, so, you know, you're going to expect graphics that, you know, that were better for that point in time. But honestly, guys, both games are a ton of fun. It just really depends on, you know, your style of MMORPG, what you're looking for, you know, from these kind of games. Do you want more of a instance-based MMO? Do you want more of an open world style MMO? The cool thing is both games, you know, unlike some of the other games on console and stuff like that, both offer, you know, dungeons. Unfortunately, Bless Unleashed doesn't have raids. I'm going to say yet, because some games they don't get raids because, you know, they're not optimized enough or physically capable of taking them. Bless Unleashed, however, you can have 10, 20, 30, and 40 plus players, you know, fighting a world boss. So I'm pretty sure if Bless Unleashed can do a 10, 20, or 30 man world boss, I'm pretty sure the game's capable of making a raid, and I'm sure the team will probably consider, you know, bringing raid-like content to Bless Unleashed sometime in the future, or at least, you know, I hope they do. I think it would be pretty cool to see a 8, 12, or even 20-man dungeon in Bless Unleashed. That would be pretty dope. Phantasy Star Online 2, it literally has pretty much daily raids that you can almost start from pretty much like level 10, so, you know, both games, guys, they have their ups and downs, but honestly, both are really, really solid titles. My honest recommendation, you know, if you have the time, I would say play them both. But if you can only pick one or the other, just go whichever one suits your style more. They're both popular games right now. Both are popping. No, Bless Unleashed is not dead because Phantasy Star is here. I log into Bless Unleashed every day. It's very alive and kicking. And no, Phantasy Star is not dead because Bless Unleashed is here. Phantasy Star is very active, and you guys know the game has a high reputation, you know, on its own. So trust me, guys. Just check them both out. Do a little bit of your own research. I just figured I'd highlight some of the ups and downs in both games. But yeah, they're both a lot of fun. It's honestly, in the end, it's up to you, guys. Also, go in the comments without being too toxic. Let others know what y'all think is the better MMO. Do you like Bless Unleashed more, or do you like Phantasy Star Online 2 more? And what would you like to see out of both of these games in the future? But anyway, guys, if y'all enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button for me. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tanek127, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out, take care.
So can I get some closure? Stay right where you are and don't come closer. If you haven't picked it up, it's all